So this is my comment. Kane from 1997 would have eaten Dominic Basile for breakfast. I know that, but this guy hearted my comment. And thank you, man, for Archie. Wait, let me actually edit it. I'm gonna edit it. Would have killed him. I mean, Kane would have killed him. Kane would have killed. Kane. If Kane was still here from 1997, was still 29 years old, bro. If they booked him against a match with Dominic Mysterio, bro would have killed him with a tombstone power driver. One tombstone power driver and he's gone, bro. Not even Vin or the Judgment Day could interfere. He would have killed them too. Oh, I just edited it. I hope he sees it though. Kill them for breakfast. Let me actually edit it again. Remove the breakfast and the 4. Move that. Okay. You can defeat Dominic Mysterio. 100%. Small spike, doggone. Jim super kick. No. What is easily doing? 300%. 400%. Styles clash immediately. Curb stomp and he's gone. 619 and he's gone. Rock bottom and he's gone. RKO, he's gone. A Superman punch and a spear is gone. AA gone. Tombstone, chokeslam gone. F5 is gone. And Tombstone power. Well, I hope someone kills this dude. What is this? I'm going to let's play some Minecraft. Yeah. I'm going early to sleep because I have to sleep peace. I have to sleepy sleep, but I do not want to sleepy sleep because I have to go to school tomorrow and there's no water at school. Oh, you bro. Fuck. Are you serious? Fuck. This might kill myself. Okay, so before I get to play Minecraft, I just wanna tell you that I've downloaded this game called ik weet niet. Dat is niet zeker niet komijs. Echt leuk. Echt leuk. Echt leuk.
Yeah, hold up. You telling me Dream makes money playing baby games? Duh. Got an idea. I'll make my own Twitch, stream games, and then I'll save up enough to buy an Oculus. That's smart. And what games are you going to be streaming though? Minecraft. Duh. That game's like super easy. What are you guys laughing about? I don't know how to say this. Actually, yes I do. You suck at Minecraft. What? No I don't. Okay, then if you're so good at Minecraft, how do you make a crafting table? Super simple, right? A block at a time. What is that supposed to mean? Do you even know how to get to the nether? Wait, hold on. Isn't that a country in Europe? Think about the Netherlands. Okay, this should be easy. What's the best way to fight a zombie pigman? Okay, now you're just making things up. There's no such thing. And right there, that's exactly why you're not going to make it as a Minecraft streamer. You know nothing about the game. Thanks. You know, I'll prove you both. I'll start my own Minecraft Twitch, like that dream guy, or whoever he is, and I'll make more money, and I'll even know what to do with. You two just watch. Sharpen your pencil. I'm gonna make more money than dream. In what universe? Seriously? Wow. No. Come on, die. How much health do you have? No! This game is so hard. I mean, I meant to do that. It's all part of my strategy. Your grandma's better at Minecraft than I am? Well, can your grandma do this? No! Oh, I thought that was a... Hey! I don't need your ass in the chat. Why do you even punch trees in this game? If I punched a tree in real life, the tree would win. Oh, you guys like that, huh? I got more where that came from. Watch this. Bro, this game's complicated. Let's see. What am I doing? What? This is so dumb. How the heck are you supposed to play this? Oh, I suck? No, you guys suck. Wait. Please, I'm getting better. I promise. I'm sorry. This is the worst. I had the infinity bow, but it enabled flaming arrows. Jaden. Quick. Dodging at the end of pearls. Jaden. Yes, I got it. Let's go. We won. Ah, Mikey. You scared me.
Scary cat.
How did you do that? I can't even turn those iron rocks and wood into a sword.
Bro, I'll show you, bro.
First, you have to use
Bro, let me show you, bro. Let me show you.
Then,
Let me show you how to make a sword. Okay, so first you get the crafting table. Wait, where the hell is it? Oh, there's it.
I didn't realize I needed to take notes. I guess this game is a little bit harder than I thought.
Yeah, but once you get the hang of it,
Bro,
it becomes so much fun.
Bed.
I want to get so good that I can have my own live stream one day.
Then you get your stick. For
I think you
there.
could give me some pointers.
Then you get
I would
your.
love to.
Then
Okay,
you get your
first,
iron
you should start by
ingot.
getting more blocks and mining for coal so you can make torches.
Okay,
Then, you can place them all around the house on the first night to stop mods from spawning. Then, look and set a spawn point.
Jaden,
Then,
whoa. You're going like 100 miles a
have to
minute.
need more.
Okay? I don't even know what you're saying.
Do you have to need like iron ingots or do you need like?
it's easy if
See,
I
I
just show
told
you.
you, bro.
Do you want to play with me? My
this is
friend
what
said
you
I was
do.
trying to beat a record for killing the Ender Dragon on
See, I
hardcore
knew how
mode
to make
without
these.
any mods or console commands.
You sound a lot like my math teacher. Because half the time, I don't even know what you're saying. And
I could go
no
too.
offense, but the last thing I want to do is hang out with you and your lame friends. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Okay.
So, how'd your stream go? Give up yet? No. Matter of fact, I have you know, I kicked butt last night. Oh, so you didn't have any problem driving that zombie, or falling in that lava, or jumping off that mountain for no reason?
Okay,
You
my
guys
goal
are
is
watching
to
my
find.
video,
If
eh?
I,
Yup.
okay, let's
You
make a
should
deal.
have listened to us, Mikey.
Okay, guys, let's make a deal. If I find diamonds or gold, the video ends. Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess it's a goofy zombie kid. Yo, did that thing just destroy that thing? A creeper. How do you even get a creeper in real life? Do you even get creepers in real life? Bro, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck was that? Bro, is that your dad? Bro, is that someone's? Bro, is this? Bro, is this DJ Cook's dad? Or I mean, I'm joking. That's not DJ Cook's dad. That's not DJ Cook's dad. Yo, I could have oh shit, I could have fallen in there right there. I found a cave. Yo, what is that? Wait, what? Wait, what is that? Is that me over there? Bro, that's me, bro. That's what I look like in real life. Yo, I thought I found this. I guess I'm stupid. I did not. Okay, I'm gonna try to make a jump. Make a jump. Oh, I fell. Fine. I found coal. Okay. Can you even collect these? Like destroy them? I'm gonna destroy them? What? Okay, I don't even know what to do. Okay, she's so deep in the cave. Yo, my Yo, I have to mine diamonds. Yo, am I back at the same fire I minded? Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a dirt block. Yeah, where do I go in the future? Oh, I can easily mine out of it. Yeah, that's like a mine out. How do I mine out of here? How the hell do I mine? I can't even see anything. Yeah, I can't see shit. No, I can't see shit. I need something, bro. I need something live, bro. Bro, I need. Bro, what is this? Is this goat horns? Bro, what the hell is a bundle? Oh. Wolf armor. What do you need wolf armor for? I didn't even know wolf armor was a thing. So let's get. Okay, I don't even know what. Where is? Yeah, how do I find the shining thing? What is this? Blaze powder? What the hell is blaze powder? I haven't heard of blaze powder in my life. What is this? End rod. Oh, I've seen the end rod before. What is this? Redstone torch. Okay, try that out. And what the hell is? Do you even get me redstone torches in real life? Yo, it's actually cool, bro. Could use this. How do I mind out of here? I need to mind out of here. What just happened? Mind out of here. Mind out of here. Mind endlessly. I'm stuck, bro. I'm stuck. 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 I'm close mind to get out. I just made it out alive. Okay, let's see what's in this cave. Yo, is that, bruh? That's me clones. But there's a bunch of me's just in there. There's a bunch of me. This is me. This is my clones. These are my brothers. My brothers. These are all the mods that look like in real life. Bro, what do you even, bro? This thing is full of my brothers. Or probably one of your brothers. Yo, what? Did I just ran out of redstone? Bro, I got no shit to see. You can't see shit right here because this redstone torch is not working. Need like a fire thing or something. Yo, need a campfire, bro. I need I didn't even realize I need a campfire. I didn't realize I needed that. That makes it even lighter. Wait, is that my twin brother? Bro, hey twin brother. Hey, bro, get out of my way. Bro, bro, is that your little brother over there? But that's gotta be one of your one of our fans' little brother. I'm joking. It's not. Bro? I'm just in an endless loop. Yo, bro, this thing is covering me. Place it there. Place it there. What is even in there? But let's find a way out of here, bro. There's your guys' twin brother. Oh yeah, baby, bro. I'm not making fun of y'all, but I'm just joking. But I have to mind out of here. I have to seriously mind out of here. I have to mind out of here. I can see nothing. I can't see. Can you get through these? Oh, you can. Oh, you can't. You can't. I can't even see no shit. I can't see shit. Can't see shit. Can't see shit. To do it again. And got no shit to spare. Yo, what was that sound? Bro, is that the sheep, bro? Bro, this creepy ass pig, bro, this devious ass pig just look at me. Look at how devious that is. Bro, stop looking at me, bro. Bro, if you okay. But I was about to kill that thing. You know I don't like to kill animals. It's pretty wrong to kill. Yo, what is that? What the hell is that? Let me actually use my spyglass. Oh. Okay, let's see what else there is. Oh, what is that? Oh, seems like when I'm playing somebody, or I think someone's here. I think someone.
Luckily for you, only a few people were watching. Otherwise, your reputation would have been destroyed for good. Maybe you can just give us some pointers when we come over tonight.
Yeah,
right.
I was trying to find some.
Y'all just want to make fun of me. Oh, come on.
I already know someone gotta be in this game.
Yeah, we're silent.
Yo, did I just see a
more money than
person?
dream. Who is that guy anyway? And what's his big deal? He ugly or something? Because he don't show his face. I heard that he just does a commentary and he pays someone to play the actual game for him. Sure he doesn't do that. You're not the guy who got caught in 4K. Lucas. Oh, you're right, man. He's got completely useless. Completely. Wait. Hold up. Are you telling me someone could be playing the game while another person just does the commentary? Technically, you can do that, but if you get caught doing it, it's super embarrassing. Yeah, you lose all your subscribers. Yeah, whatever. But what about the money? Do they get to keep that? Pretty sure. Great. Interesting. Very interesting. Same class.
Yo, I found something else.
Please don't tell me it's gonna do what I think it's gonna do. We all know Mikey, Derek. Of course it's going to do it.
Mikey, have you seen my... Hey! What are you doing my laptop? You're not using it to cheat on a test, are you?
Please. Have more faith in me, Jaden. I would never do that. Okay, fine. But even if I wanted to, I have to do all my tests under security surveillance. You know that. What I'm actually doing is connecting our computers together so we can stream together.
Really? You mean it? I've been wanting to do that forever.
I know. And today is your lucky day because I'm going to make your dream become reality. Take a seat, my good sir.
Yo, did they just split? Bro, they're splitting bodies.
Testing,
But
1, 2,
these
3.
dogs
Am I
are
good? Am
literally
I good?
splitting bodies. These dogs are literally splitting bodies.
Looking beautiful today as always.
Wait a second. Why is it just my game on the screen? Where's your game?
Our gaming channel is going to be a little different. You'll do the gaming, I'll provide the commentary.
But I want to do the commentary too.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you, alright? No one likes listening to a lame kid like you. So, that's where I come in. I do the talking, you do the gaming. All the streamers do this.
They do?
Of course. You didn't know that?
But I want the people
I'm
to
trying
watch
to
me
find a
play.
village. Where do I
They
find a
will.
village?
You can show off all you want and make a
But
bunch
someone
of fans.
comment down below.
Best of all, you'll make me a bunch of money.
Make you a bunch of money?
I mean, you'll make a bunch of money with me. But this isn't something you
Bro, I'm
want to do.
literally
No, please. If you think it's a good idea, I want to try it.
Great.
Bruh,
No more questions. Play the game.
literally, bruh, there's just a bunch of my brothers just looking
second.
around, just like.
Why is
looking
my
around.
username Minecraft Mikey? Shouldn't it have my name in it too? I've always wanted it to be JavaScript Jaden.
Whatever. We'll figure out the branding later, alright? Right now, we got a viewer watching. So play the game. What's up, everybody? Minecraft Mikey back at it again. Today, we will be playing hardcore mode without any armor against mobs. What do you think?
Hang on. They can't see me on camera.
I do the talking. You do the playing. Remember? Alright, sorry. So, this is gonna be challenge. But I do love a challenge.
How am I supposed to fight mobs on hardcore mode without any armor?
I don't know. I just saw it online. Do it. I mean, I thought you were a pro, man. Oh, who's that? No one. Just my younger brother. So annoying. Alright. Let's start the game.
You enable hardcore mode?
Oh, come on, Skeleton. I thought we were friends. How could you betray me? Oh, no. He died. He had a wife and kids, 2 little skeleton babies back home. Oh, well. Time to harvest your corpse. Yo! I got my first donation! Let's go! Shout out to you, Gravy Cat Man. 1, 2, 3, 4. I appreciate that. Hey guys, everyone, say hi to Jay and Derek. Some guys. How did you get that many people to watch? Because I'm a god at Minecraft.
Hey, what about me?
Wait, are you getting Jaden to play the game? Okay, Jaden. How about you just take a minute, all right?
Okay, I can get something to eat anyways.
You do that, bud. But don't drink any more soda, all right? Can't afford you taking any more bathroom breaks. Oh, and Jaden, make sure to give me a PB&J, okay? No crust. Hey guys, we'll be. I'll be right back. Guys, check it out. I got the new setup I've always been waiting for. So you're not playing. You're just making your little brother do it for you? Well, I'm not making him. He wants to do it. And between the 3 of us, the people watching think that I'm the one playing. At least you're sharing the money with Jaden, right? Mikey. You are sharing some of the money with Jaden, right? Oh yeah, I'm paying him. With exposure. Oh my god. I get paid. And he gets my company. That's not right. You're making money by pretending to be your little brother. So? What if I am? It's not illegal. It's not bad. What's wrong with it? You're still misleading people. You know, if you pretend to be somebody or not, people always find out. Sooner or later.
Have you been gaming yet?
Remind me why we hang out with him again? I have to agree with Derek on this one. To be honest, I'm starting to wonder why we hang out with you.
I can't even enable hardcore
I just
mode.
got my first $10, okay? If I keep
Why do
getting
I
more
need
and more
to go
popular,
on hardcore
I'll be
mode?
able to buy more than just
I'm gonna play
Noculus.
Minecraft
I'll be able to buy a whole game store.
Oh, it's gonna execute some Fortnite.
Which means that you guys will be able to play all the games you want.
You may have never heard of him. He owns gold yachts and private jets, and even has a private mansion worth over $500 million.
See where I'm going with this, little man? And what about Jaden? If you're not going to split the money with Jaden, at the very least, you could just give him some recognition. That's where you're wrong. I'm the funny one. He's the boring one. If I let him do anything on camera, it'll ruin the whole vibe.
You know, you've done a lot of low things, Mikey. But pretending to be your little brother for money, that's a whole new level.
Whatever, man.
So you just came to lecture me or annoy me or what?
Private estate in Los
Fact,
Angeles.
I think it's about
And a
time that
luxury home in Beverly Hills worth
Yeah.
nearly $60 million.
Good luck scamming people.
Hogan is famous for his legendary wrestling career.
Come on!
Especially as a WWE megastar.
You're just jealous because you didn't think of this
Brought in a
first.
steady stream of
Whatever you
income.
say, man.
His annual
We'll see you guys
salary
tomorrow.
once hit
See ya,
$12
Mikey.
million. And at the peak of his career,
Where are
he
we
earned
going?
nearly
Is
$20
everything
million
alright?
a year. His lifestyle is as luxurious as it gets.
Everything's fine.
He owns several
They just don't believe in
million-dollar
us.
cars, including custom.
We'll show them. Come on, let's get back to our stream.
Actually, I still have some homework to do.
Didn't hear that. Tap microphone to try again.
Shut up.
I've waited all night. I've given Hulk Hogan plenty of time to show up, come to this ring, and face me like a man. Where's he at? So you think you can kill Hulkamania? Well, I'm here to tell you, brother, you're right. You know I got the bad knee from the couch accident. And the main thing is, brother, I'm a junior senior citizen. So what you gonna do, brother, when I saw myself in the ring? All over you. I'm a... Just another right hand. That's ended Hulk Hogan off. The big move. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, boy. Hogan. Look out. Oh, I've waited all night.
Why does Hulk Hogan say brother all the time?
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
After the first WrestleMania in 1985, Hogan and WWE started to see a surge in popularity. Because of this, Hogan started doing more media appearances, which meant he had to talk to a lot more people. In some cases, the Hulkster would meet 100 to 200 people in one day. It became impossible to remember everyone's name, so Hogan started calling people brother instead. Why does Hulk Hogan say brother all the time? This part of the WWE barricade now has a name. In backstage footage of the 2025 Royal Rumble, Triple H is heard saying,
Tell Jay to bring his son in. He's in the Shield corner. Green shirt.
why do WWE wrestlers always remove the monitors before putting their opponent through the commentary table? It's actually because they will lose money if they break them. Former WWE wrestler The Hurricane revealed that the monitors WWE uses are expensive, and if a wrestler breaks or damages them, the money to fix them is taken from the wrestler's salary. Why do WWE wrestlers always remove the monitors before putting their opponent through the commentary table? This is why Randy Orton hated Matt Riddle. While in a WWE locker room, Randy met Riddle for the first time. Orton verbally acknowledged Matt Riddle, expecting him to say something back. However, Riddle merely glanced at Orton and kept walking without saying anything. Matt Riddle also had bloodshot eyes, so you can guess what kind of state he was in. However, Orton thought Matt Riddle was being disrespectful, and he didn't like him for a while. Things eventually smoothed over, and the two even became tag team champions together. This is why Randy Orton hated Matt Riddle. While in a WWE locker room, these WWE wrestlers are grandpas. Kane got married in 1995 and became the stepfather to his wife's two daughters from a previous relationship. Since then, the Big Red Machine's family has grown, and he now has two grandchildren. Batista can also add grandfather to his list of accolades. The animal has 3 children, and one of his daughters is a mother. Batista was actually in his late 30s when he became a grandparent because his daughter got pregnant at the age of 16. The 6-time world champion struggled with this and credits Eddie Guerrero for helping him through it. Brock Lesnar is a beast and a grandpa. Lesnar's wife is former WWE valet, Sable. Sable's daughter from a previous marriage started a family, making Lesnar a grandfather when he was in his mid-40s. These WWE wrestlers are grandpas. This WWE wrestler appeared in Spider-Man Homecoming. In the post-credit scene, the villain of the movie, the Vulture, is in prison, with 2 lines of inmates walking beside him. One of the inmates is Austin Theory, who said that the producers warned him not to touch the prison bars along the wall. That's because they were filming in a real prison and didn't want to rally up the actual inmates. This WWE wrestler... Minnie Batista was a perv. In 2008, Vince McMahon put his illegitimate son Hornswoggle in a mini Royal Rumble match with only 6 wrestlers. However, it was very literal, as the participants were all mini versions of other wrestlers on the WWE roster. One of them was Minnie Batista. While things on TV were fine, things backstage were not. According to Hornswoggle, Minnie Batista was trying to take pictures with the female wrestlers. While Swoggle didn't share what exactly Minnie Batista did, it was bad enough that he got kicked out of the arena. Minnie Batista was one of the worst parts about going to a WWE show is when someone in front of you holds up a sign and blocks your view. But this man came up with a genius way to deal with that. Sean Benson liked bringing signs to wrestling shows, but didn't want to obscure anyone's view. So he created a see-through sign. The sign uses a perforated decal material that has a bunch of small holes that allow light to pass through. This allows the front side to look like a solid graphic, but makes the back almost invisible. One of the worst parts. Why did WWE play the wrong wrestler's theme song for this match? In 2003, Stevie Richards' theme song,
Here are 5 reasons why you...
This is how Big Show stole money from WCW and got away with it. In the mid-90s, Big Show was signed to World Championship Wrestling, but was being underpaid. At the same time, he went to do motion capturing work for a WCW video game. He then got a check for his work and was shocked at how much it was. Suspecting that WCW's accounting department made a mistake, the Giant acted fast. He cashed the check, but split the money into separate bank accounts. After doing that, Big Show got a call from WCW saying that there was a mistake with the check they sent to him and that he wasn't supposed to get the full amount. The world's largest athlete showed them his bank account and made it look like the money from the check was used to pay off debt. This is how Big Show stole money from WCW. Hulk Hogan wasn't the first wrestler to use Real American. It was actually Bray Wyatt's father and uncle, Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham.
From Syracuse, New York, weighing...
Recycled WWE theme song. A wrestler named Pat Tanaka used Goldberg's theme song before Demand debuted.
We do. I'm going through his pockets. Nitro in the month of March, coming to Panama.
Before Kurt Angle, a different type of Patriot used his theme song, The Patriot.
And here he comes, the man who could very well be the next WWF.
WWE created Brock Lesnar's theme song not for him, but instead for a football team. In 2001, WWE launched the XFL Football League and created entrance music for all the teams, including the Chicago Enforcers. Hulk Hogan wasn't the first rep. Shawn Michaels' real first name is Michael, but Michael Cole's actual first name is Shawn. Wrestlers with surprising real names. The Human Suplex Machine Taz's real name is Peter, while Billy Gunn's is Monty Soft. When he's not wearing his mask, Rey Mysterio's name is Oscar Gutierrez. Kenny Omega's government name is Tyson Smith, and the Demon King Finn Balor's is Virgil Divot. Charlotte's real name is Ashley, and Bobby Lashley's real first name is actually Franklin. Seth freaking Rollins is really Kobe Daniel Lopez. However, Ricky Steamboat's real name is Richard Blood, or Dick Blood. Shawn Michaels' real first name.
Studies show that men with...
Why do female wrestlers' legs look weird? The reason is that female wrestlers wear stockings or pantyhose under their ring gear. This hides bruises, blemishes, or any other imperfections. The tights also act as a safety net and help prevent a wardrobe malfunction. Why do female wrestlers... Anyone who says WWE wrestlers aren't real athletes has never seen this clip. During the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 35, Chad Gable was supposed to give a series of German suplexes to Andrade at a specific moment. However, right before that, Luke Harper, not realizing that Gable's spot was coming up, tried a single leg takedown on Chad Gable. Gable was not only able to counter it, but was also able to tell Harper he had to go, and he still hit his cue on time. What was really inside Eddie Guerrero's Bedtime Stories book? In 2005, Eddie was feuding with Rey Mysterio over the custody of Rey's son, Dominic. During this, Eddie would read from a book that revealed that Dominic was his biological son, not Rey's. However, this is what was actually inside the book. The book was actually a copy of Mick Foley's book, Tales from Rascal Lane. WWE just covered the front with paper. However, the actual story that Eddie read was placed inside the book so that he didn't have to memorize it. What was really inside Eddie Guerrero's bedtime stories book? In 2005, Eddie was feuding three.
If you want to confuse
A fan gave Mandy Rose a zucchini and said to use it in case of an emergency. Weird gifts given to WWE wrestlers. Someone sent Bobby Lashley briefs with Bobby's name written on them. After winning the Tag Team Championship, McDonald's sent Big E a custom championship fanny pack that came with coupons for free food. A female fan gave The Undertaker a bottle filled with her blood because she felt sorry that Paul Bearer had betrayed him. This same fan later jumped the barricade and attacked Paul Bearer during the show. Luckily, Bearer was okay, and the girl was ejected from the arena. A fan gave Mandy Rose. In 2025, John Cena will be 48, but his wife will be 36. WWE couples with huge age gaps. Sheamus got married in 2022 to a woman named Isabella Rivia. Sheamus will be 47 in 2025, while his wife will turn 30. Rob Van Dam married fellow wrestler Katie Forbes. Van Dam will be 55 in 2025, while Forbes turns 36, a 19-year age difference. Bret Hart's wife, Stephanie Washington, wasn't even born when the Hitman started wrestling. In 2025, the Hitman will turn 68, and his wife will be 42, making them 26 years apart. In December 2015, Jerry Lawler, who was 66, got engaged to a 27-year-old woman named Lauren McBride, a 39-year age difference. It's not clear if they are still together, but in 2018, Jerry Lawler suffered a stroke while getting intimate with McBride. Lawler thankfully made a full recovery. Why was The Miz given a fake WWE champion? This guy wanted to get a hug from Bayley, but was denied. Awkward WWE fan moments. Liv Morgan was just trying to enjoy a basketball game, but some guy sat next to her and tried to start up a conversation. This dude was cheering for Cody Rhodes before it was cool. D-Generation X was beating Undertaker with a chair, but when they set it down, a fan in the front row tried to steal it, leading to a tug of war over the foreign object. When Kane debuted in 1997, the internet wasn't what it is today, so some fans mistakenly spelled Kane's name C-A-I-N. A fan didn't have a smartphone, so he brought his laptop to take pictures at the show. A WWE fan made a wrestler cry. In September 2024, Zelina Vega was making her entrance when a sign in the crowd caught her attention. The sign read, "Michael Trinidad has the best seat in the house." Michael Trinidad is Zelina Vega's father and was working in the World Trade Center on September 11th, 2001. Michael sadly died during the terrorist attacks, so when Vega saw the fan's sign, she got emotional. A WWE fan, Logan Paul had more lawsuits in 2024 than WWE title defenses. Paul walked into 2024 as WWE's US champion and defended the title 3 times, ultimately losing the title to LA Knight at SummerSlam. That same year, Logan was sued by the US Olympics Committee for trademark infringement. Female wrestlers who refused to do Playboy. Nikki and Brie Bella got an offer to do a topless photo shoot, but turned it down because it wasn't something they aspired to do, and out of respect for their family. In 1996, Sunny was the most downloaded celebrity and got an offer to appear in Playboy. However, she turned it down pretty quickly because she was in her 20s and wasn't emotionally ready to handle it. In hindsight, she said she should have done it. Melina turned down a Playboy offer for a number of reasons, including that she didn't want her father or brother to see her like that and to save herself for her partner. Trish Stratus received multiple offers to be in Playboy, but said no because she wanted her in-ring work to take precedent over her sex appeal. Brock Lesnar surprised a female wrestler backstage. BFAB said that when she met Brock Lesnar for the first time, she was expecting Lesnar to be mean and standoffish. However, Lesnar actually shook her hand and welcomed her. Brock was very polite and soft-spoken, which BFAB was not expecting. Brock Lesnar surprised a female wrestler. This WWE wrestler was forced to remove part of his attire in the middle of a match. On an episode of Raw, Bobby Lashley was teaming up with Roman Reigns to take on the Revival. In the middle of the match, the referee stopped what he was doing to tell Lashley to take off his headband. The reason was that his headband had Nike's logo on it, and they were not a paying sponsor. This WWE wrestler was forced to remove part of his attire in the middle of a match.
a normal resting heart rate.
How much money did WWE pay Donald Trump for the Battle of the Billionaires storyline? In addition to appearing at WrestleMania, Trump also made multiple appearances on Monday Night Raw. WWE paid Donald Trump $4 million in total. However, Trump didn't keep any of it. He instead donated all of it to his charity, the Donald J. Trump Foundation. How much money did WWE This female wrestler was working a part-time job even after winning a championship. Taylor Wilde debuted in TNA in May 2007, and in less than 2 months, she had won the Knockouts Championship. However, during this time, Taylor also worked a part-time job at a sunglasses shop. Despite how it might appear, the reason Taylor Wilde was working a part-time job wasn't because she wasn't getting paid enough. Taylor had already worked at the sunglasses shop before getting signed by TNA. TNA didn't travel like WWE and didn't have as many events. Because of this, Taylor's schedule was light, and she was only working 4 to 6 days a month. TNA was paying her a living wage, but since she already had the sunglasses job and her schedule was so light, Taylor decided to keep it to make a little extra money. This WWE wrestler hated his theme song, so he found a genius way to stop listening to it. In the early to mid-2010s, WWE would film multiple episodes of NXT in one day. This meant that wrestlers had to perform their entrances multiple times. Tyson Kidd was one of them, and after hearing his theme song 7 times in under 4 hours, he couldn't take it anymore. Kidd decided to start wearing his headphones and would play hip-hop songs. The artists Tyson Kidd would listen to included 50 Cent and Tupac. This WWE wrestler hated his theme song, so he found a genius way.
This is a ghost hunting app, which allows
You don't see it, but this opening pyro was actually a beautiful tribute. Brian Hildebrand. Did you know? You don't see it, but this opening pyro was actually a beautiful tribute. Brian Hildebrand isn't someone most wrestling fans know, but he was beloved backstage. Hildebrand worked both as a wrestler and manager, but found the most success as a referee. He started working as a ref for WCW in the mid-90s, but would receive life-altering news in 1997. Hildebrand was diagnosed with cancer, and while he would have surgery to remove it, the disease wouldn't go away. Sadly, about 2 years later, Brian Hildebrand died. His body was cremated, and as a tribute, WCW put his ashes into their opening pyro so that Brian could be part of the show one last time. You don't see it, but this opening pyro was actually... Did you know that WCW didn't legally die until 2017? When Ted Turner purchased Jim Crockett Promotions in 1988, he rebranded it to World Championship Wrestling. However, the company's legal name was Universal Wrestling Corporation for financial, legal, and tax purposes. In 2001, WWE bought the WCW brand and all its assets, but they did not purchase the Universal Wrestling Corporation. The Universal Wrestling Corporation stayed active within Turner Time Warner. The reason was to deal with legal obligations and liabilities that WWE did not acquire. The Universal Wrestling Corporation stayed alive for 16 years, but once all legal and financial obligations were done, the company was officially dissolved, which legally ended WCW. Did you know that Why do Brock Lesnar's teeth look so weird? Fans have noticed that Lesnar's bottom teeth look like they've been cut in half. While Brock hasn't publicly stated why his teeth look this way, there are some theories. One is that Lesnar chews tobacco. Lesnar has been spotted dipping, and this can have a negative effect on teeth. However, another theory is that Brock Lesnar suffers from bruxism. It's a condition where someone unintentionally grinds their teeth either awake or asleep. This can cause teeth to crack and wear down, similar to what appears to have happened to Brock Lesnar's teeth. Why? Was that Owen Hart's blood in the ring after his death? In May 1999, WWE hosted a pay-per-view event called Over the Edge. One of the wrestlers, Owen Hart, was meant to make a spectacular entrance by being lowered from the top of the arena into the ring. However, the harness holding Owen snapped, and he fell to his death. In a controversial decision, WWE decided to keep the show going after The Undertaker laughed during Drew McIntyre's trial match. In 2007, Drew wasn't a signed wrestler, but he had gotten a tryout with WWE. He was working in the ring before a show, and The Undertaker was ringside with someone else. Suddenly, The Undertaker laughed, and McIntyre worried that The Undertaker thought he was terrible. Drew still got signed, and years later, he learned that The Undertaker's laughter wasn't directed at him. However, McIntyre remembered how it felt, and to this day, he makes sure not to laugh when someone is having a WWE tryout. The Undertaker, a 15-year-old boy accused Randy Orton of assaulting him. In January 2010, a teenager in Saugus, Massachusetts approached Orton as the Viper was leaving a restaurant. When the teen asked Randy for a picture, Orton allegedly got mad and spat gum at the 15-year-old and called him a derogatory name. The teenager reported the incident to the police, but a witness told a different story. According to a man who saw the incident, dozens of kids rushed over to Randy Orton as he left the restaurant, and they asked the WWE wrestler for pictures. When Orton declined, one of the kids started yelling profanities at him. According to the witness, Randy kept walking to his car and drove away. The court ruled there wasn't enough evidence to move forward with the case, and Randy Orton was not charged with a crime. A 15-year-old boy accused Randy Orton of assaulting him. In January, this kid called WWE out on national TV after he went to a show that had false advertising.
I had the choice.
A WWE wrestler and an AEW wrestler both have the exact same tattoo. Rhea Ripley This WWE wrestler nearly quit and opened a Subway. In 2014, Jinder Mahal was released from his WWE contract. Mahal had lost his confidence and motivation and wasn't sure what he was going to do. He thought about opening a Subway restaurant and just wrestling part-time. However, Jinder Mahal decided he was too young and realized it was now or never. Mahal started putting in the work and eventually returned to WWE and later won the WWE Championship. This WWE
So you decided to browse.
This WWE wrestler was on the road for 3 months straight, but didn't get paid a single dollar. In 1993, WWE had Lex Luger travel across the United States on a bus called the Lex Express. Luger would make appearances and do interviews during the entire summer, but he was never paid. The reason WWE didn't pay Lex Luger was because, at the time, wrestlers only got paid when they wrestled. The only expense WWE covered during the Lex Express tour were Luger's hotels. Why did WWE keep using the Spinner WWE Championship belt even after John Cena lost it? When the Spinner belt was introduced in 2005, it was only supposed to be used for Cena, and the original belt would be brought back once someone defeated him. However, John Cena held the WWE Championship for 8 months, and during that time, WWE started selling replica belts. The replica belts sold extremely well, and despite some fans and even other wrestlers not liking it, WWE made the Spinner belt the permanent WWE Championship design for 8 years. Why did WWE keep using the Spinner WWE Championship belt even after John Cena lost it? When the Spinner belt was introduced in 2005, it was only supposed to be used for Cena, and fun fact, Vince McMahon actually called Daniel Bryan to ask him what AEW was doing right. Before leaving WWE in 2021, Daniel Bryan was briefly part of WWE's creative team. One night, McMahon asked Bryan to find out what their newest competitor, AEW, was doing that WWE wasn't. Daniel Bryan then proceeded to watch AEW for 8 weeks straight. Bryan then answered McMahon's question by saying, "There's a whole list of things." Fun fact, Vince McMahon...
Studies show that men with good...
Why did WWE change Big Show's theme song from this to this?
Well, it's a big show.
Big Show's music changed in 2006 when he turned heel and became the ECW champion. The change was because the original theme song was upbeat and had a faster tempo, which didn't fit with Big Show's slower way of moving. When the heel turn happened, it provided an opportunity to slow the music down and make it sound more sinister. Why did so many wrestlers in the 90s always tuck in their shirts? Kevin Nash revealed that there was actually a practical reason for doing this.
If you're not tucked in, A, access to the fanny pack is greatly hindered. B, access to the pager greatly hindered.
Why did so many wrestlers in the 90s... Who are the oldest and youngest people inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame? The oldest inductee is James Dudley. Born in 1910, Dudley worked behind the scenes for WWE beginning in the 1950s. James Dudley worked his way up the company and eventually started managing major arena shows, becoming the first African-American to do so. Dudley was inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame in 1994 at the age of 84. On the opposite side of the spectrum, Beth Phoenix became the youngest inductee when she was added to the Hall of Fame in 2017. Phoenix was 36 years old, and to put that in perspective, Shayna Baszler made her WWE debut the same year and was 37. Who are the oldest and youngest people?
Over 40? Here's why learning AI could be your...
This WWE show was cursed. Exactly 11 years after WWE's infamous Over the Edge event, where wrestler Owen Hart fell to his death, WWE hosted another pay-per-view event. This show was ironically called Over the Limit and featured the wrestler Edge on the poster. During the event, a total of 5 wrestlers got legitimately injured. Ted DiBiase suffered a concussion after receiving a hard slap to the face. CM Punk accidentally got busted open, and he ultimately needed 13 staples to close the wound. During the main event, both John Cena and Batista got injured. Cena got busted open after being power slammed through a table and also lost a tooth during the course of the match. At the end of the fight, John Cena gave Batista an attitude adjustment through the stage. Even though the stage was rigged, the stunt still caused Batista to injure his back and tailbone. However, the most bizarre injury happened to Randy Orton. During the Viper's match against Edge, Orton started pounding the mat as usual. However, Randy's arm suddenly went limp, and it was later found that Orton had dislocated it. This WWE show was cursed. This famous WWE fan has grown up. The level of disrespect this person showed The Undertaker was incredible. In 2016, WWE moments that didn't age well. Primo would have gotten in so much trouble had he done that to AJ Lee today. This side takes on a whole new meaning nowadays. Shane McMahon really said this about his sister.
As my father put, that I heard, I'm not quite as built as Deborah is, so...
Your character is nothing to do with
smaller puppies, that's all.
But thank you. You don't have to elaborate.
They're cute.
Thank you.
But
what Michael Cole said about Chris Benoit aged like milk.
How he has sacrificed everything. He sacrificed his family. He sacrificed his own life.
WWE moments. What do WWE wrestlers do when they are under the ring? Wrestlers like The Undertaker, Kane, The Boogeyman, and Hornswoggle were famous for appearing from under the ring. But what would they do while they waited for their cue? For The Undertaker, WWE would actually leave food under the ring for the dead man while he waited, like steak and other high-quality meals. WWE also provided food for Bray Wyatt, but he was only given sandwiches. Hornswoggle said he would sometimes spend up to 7 hours under the ring. As such, he would take naps or bring his PSP gaming device to kill time. What do WWE? The first and last people to hold wrestling championships. The first ECW champion was Jimmy Snuka, who won the title in 1992. Almost 2 decades later, Ezekiel Jackson won the ECW championship and became the last man to hold the title. The first person to win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship was Ric Flair in 1991. 10 years later, Chris Jericho would be the final wrestler to hold the title. Mankind was given the Hardcore Championship in 1998 by Vince McMahon. The title changed hands 230 times over the course of 4 years, until Rob Van Dam won the Hardcore Championship and unified it with the Intercontinental title. Over a decade and a half later, Mick Foley introduced the 24/7 Championship. Titus O'Neil was the first champion, but lost the title in 25 seconds. Over 3 years later, Nikki Cross won the title and threw the championship in the trash, cementing herself as the final 24/7 champion.
if you want to confuse your friends, but
Wrestling theme songs you own. MJF's theme song, Dig Deep, is a royalty-free song, and you can sometimes hear it in random YouTube videos. Daniel Bryan's first WWE theme song, Ride of the Valkyries, is in the public domain. Likewise, the first theme song Damien Sandow used as the intellectual savior of the masses, Hallelujah Chorus, is in the public domain too. You can use Ric Flair's theme song for free, as long as you get rid of the woo at the beginning. Woo! You can also use Triple H's theme song for $0, as long as it's his Hunter Hearst Helmsley theme. And, oh yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage's entrance theme, Pop and Circumstance, is free to use too. CM Punk is legally required to be nice. Before returning to WWE, Punk was fired from AEW after he had verbal and physical arguments with other wrestlers. Upon his return to WWE, it was reported that WWE added a special behavior clause to Punk's contract. This legally requires CM Punk to be on his best behavior while working for WWE, ideally to prevent what happened in AEW from happening again. This is the creepiest way a wrestler got a job with WWE. In the early 2000s, Gail Kim was a rising star, and WWE's head of talent relations, Jim Ross, wanted to sign her. Vince McMahon wasn't sure until Jim Ross told him this. Ross informed McMahon that a lot of men were into Asians, and that Asian porn sites were really popular. That convinced Vince McMahon, and Gail Kim was signed.
Try this AI and kiss your dream girl now.
This song,
I'm back, and I'm better than ever.
wasn't actually Eric Bischoff's first WWE theme song. When Bischoff made his WWE debut in 2002, he entered to a different tune.
I cannot believe this. He was with on Eric Bischoff.
Bischoff originally used AC/DC's iconic Back in Black when he made his WWE debut. However, WWE later made an original song for Eric Bischoff so they wouldn't have to keep paying expensive licensing fees. This song, WWE Hall of Famer Mark Henry was asked if pro wrestling should be an Olympic sport. As a former Olympian, Henry answered with this. It was cursed WWE images. Bret Hart with his legs fully exposed looks wrong, and it gets even worse when he holds a little kid next to him. The 2010 Bragging Rights pay-per-view was sponsored by the WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 video game. Because of this, the match graphics had footage of the wrestler in the game. However, Wade Barrett hadn't been added to the game yet, so they had to use the Create a Wrestler feature, and it looked nothing like Barrett. The placement of the Intercontinental Championship in this picture makes it look like The Miz is naked. This entire entrance is cursed.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Cursed WWF wrestlers who are still wrestling today. Randy Orton debuted in April 2002, a few weeks before WWF became WWE. R-Truth made his debut in 2000 under the name K-Quick. He even competed in the 2001 Royal Rumble. Chris Jericho made his iconic WWF debut in 1999 when he proclaimed that Raw is Jericho. 20 years later, Jericho jumped over to AEW, where he's still wrestling today. Edge and Christian, as well as Matt and Jeff Hardy, all made their official WWF debuts in 1998. All four are still wrestling today. NWA, with Edge and Christian competing in AEW and Matt and Jeff wrestling in TNA. Jeff Jarrett and Billy Gunn both made their WWF debuts in 1993, and both are currently in AEW. In 2024, Jarrett is 57 years old, while Billy Gunn is 61. Goldust debuted in the WWF as Dustin Rhodes in 1990. He had several runs in the company, but eventually signed with All Elite Wrestling in 2019 and is still wrestling today at age 55. Undertaker won 25 of his 27 WrestleMania matches, and 80% of the time, Undertaker won by pinfall. However, there are 5 WrestleMania matches the Dead Man won in other ways. Undertaker defeated both Edge and Triple H by submission in 2008 and 2011, respectively. At WrestleMania 22, Undertaker fought Mark Henry in a casket match, which required the Phenom to lock Henry inside a casket. Similarly, Undertaker fought AJ Styles at WrestleMania 36 in a Boneyard match, which saw the Dead Man win by literally burying AJ. In a more controversial moment, The Undertaker won his 3rd WrestleMania match when his opponent, Giant Gonzalez, shoved a soaked rag into Undertaker's face, leading the referee to award the disqualification victory to Taker. Undertaker won 25 of his 27 WrestleMania matches, and 80% of the time, Undertaker won by pinfall. However, what happened to Batista's head? Fans have noticed wrinkles on the animal's head, and while Batista hasn't publicly addressed it, there are 2 likely reasons. The first is from Batista's wrestling days. To bleed in WWE, wrestlers do what's called blading, which involves taking a small razor blade and cutting their head. This can lead to scarring, and Batista has been known for breaking the rules in order to bleed during matches. However, another possible reason for the wrinkles is cutis verticis gyrata, or bulldog scalp syndrome. It's a rare skin condition that causes a person's scalp to develop deep furrows and convoluted folds that resembles a bulldog's skin folds. What happened to Batista?
A normal resting heart.
This is what an RKO would look like if it was a submission move. This is what an RKO would look like if it was a submission move. This is what an RKO would look like if it was a submission move. Did you know that WWE wrestlers have to get permission before getting tattoos? This has led some wrestlers to find creative ways around this rule. Alexa Bliss had white ink tattoos done on her arm so that she could cover them up with makeup. When Rhea Ripley was new to WWE, she had tattoos added to her legs without getting permission. To avoid getting in trouble, Ripley wore long pants to cover them up. WWE talent who tried out for a different position than the one they got. Samantha Irvine attended a wrestler tryout after Mark Henry took notice of her. While WWE didn't hire her to be a wrestler, they saw Samantha's passion and offered her a job as a ring announcer. Alexa Bliss's first on-screen role was as a ring announcer. However, after one show, she never returned to ring announcing and became a wrestler. Jessica Carr spent several years as an independent wrestler before attending a WWE tryout in 2017. While there, William Regal asked her if she wanted to be a referee, to which Carr answered yes. Nick Aldis started out as a backstage producer for WWE, but then got promoted to SmackDown General Manager. WWE talent who time travelers at WWE shows. On a 2002 episode of SmackDown, a fan brought a sign that said Rizomania, roughly 20 years before Riz would become a popular slang term. In 2011, a fan held up a sign that said, Renee Paquette, shut up. This was over 10 years before Renee Paquette would work for AEW, and over 1 year before she started working for WWE as Renee Young. While Booker T was wrestling a match in 2002, a fan held up a sign that said, King Booker. Booker T wouldn't win King of the Ring and become King Booker until 4 years later. Who is allowed to use WWE's private jet? Most WWE wrestlers and personnel use commercial flights that are open to the public. Sometimes, like when WWE is doing an overseas tour, the company will hire a charter plane to transport everyone. WWE's private jet is mainly reserved for high-ranking executives, like Triple H. One of the reasons is that the plane includes office space, so passengers can work while flying. A few rare times, wrestlers have been allowed to fly in the private jet. After winning the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 31, Seth Rollins flew in the jet to make media appearances the next day. Roman Reigns and Charlotte Flair likewise have used the plane for similar reasons. Who is allowed to use WWE's private jet? Most WWE Mandela effects. Critical submission finisher was never called the angle lock. It was always just the ankle lock.
Ankle lock! Angle with the ankle lock! The ankle lock is locked in!
Despite its popularity, The Rock's custom Brahma Bull Championship belt never actually appeared on WWE TV. Sheamus, Hardcore Holly, and X-Pac never once held the Intercontinental Championship. Mr. Perfect's real name is Kurt Hennig, except it's actually spelled like this with no N. Jim Ross said one of his most famous lines when Kane debuted in 1997, only it wasn't actually Jim Ross who said it.
That's gotta be Kane! That's gotta be Kane!
WWE Mandela Effects. Kurt Angle's submission finisher was never called the Angle Lock. It was always just the Ankle Lock.
Ankle lock! Shit! Angle with the ankle lock! The ankle lock is locked in!
Despite its popularity, The Rock's custom Brahma Bull Championship belt never actually appeared on WWE TV. Sheamus, Hardcore Holly, and X-Pac never once held the Intercontinental Championship. Mr. Perfect's real name is Kurt Hennig, except it's actually spelled like this with no N. In 2004, Triple H went from looking like this to looking like this. What happened? Allegedly, the game, like a lot of WWE wrestlers, was using steroids to give himself an amazing physique. However, there was a period of time when he stopped using them, which is why he looked like this. Triple H did eventually regain his original body, so why did he briefly stop using steroids? At the time, the game and his wife, Stephanie McMahon, wanted a child. Steroids disrupt a man's hormonal balance and reduce. There's something special about these two WWE security guards that most fans missed. The man on the right is Cora Jade's real-life boyfriend. His name is Vincent Winey, a linebacker for the Acona Dolphins football team. What about the guard on the left? That's Maxine Dupree's boyfriend, Anthony Luke. He was a football player, but he has since joined a significant other and is now trained to be a WWE wrestler. If you feel cheap, then watch this. In 2008, WWE hosted the Night of Champions pay-per-view. The gimmick for the show was that every championship was defended. Keeping with the theme, the set had banners with pictures of the WWE titles. However, for the ECW championship, rather than using a picture of the actual belt, WWE just wrote ECW World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion over a picture of the defunct Cruiserweight Championship. What is WWE's stock price again?
This was my signature.
WWE Championship belts that only appeared one time. In 2019, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan, competed in a title unification match. Their opponents were the Yolo County Tag Team Champs, who had belts made of cardboard. Heavy Machinery ended up fighting and defeating the Yolo Tag Champions, but the belts never reappeared. Before Andre the Giant fought Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 3 for the WWE title, the company created a giant version of the WWE Championship. The belt was custom made to fit Andre and had an 80-inch girth. However, since Andre lost the match, the belt was not needed. After winning the Greatest Royal Rumble, Braun Strowman was not only gifted a giant trophy, but also this is what WWE Championship belts that only appear. This is what Sheamus looks like without a beard. Cursed WWE images. WWE's production crew forgot to get a video of Chris Jericho posing with the Intercontinental Championship, so they had to add an image of the title to the match graphic. This is what Goldberg looks like with hair on his head and no hair on his face. There's something odd seeing Eugene with the World Heavyweight Championship and the Great Khali with the modern WWE Championship belt. The Rock's entrance music actually sounded like this at one point.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
I'll tell you one thing,
This is what Sheamus looks like. Seth Rollins almost passed out right before a match. At WrestleMania 35, Rollins is taking on Brock. There is a unique entrance that Rey Mysterio only did once. In 2008, WWE upgraded its production to HD and got a new set. The new set didn't allow Mysterio to do his signature entrance, where he'd be launched from the stage floor. However, WWE tried to do something similar. On the first HD broadcast of SmackDown, Rey jumped out of the side of the Minitron, even having Pyro right by him. However, this just looked weird, and the entrance was scrapped after one use. There is a unique entrance that WWE facts staring you right in the eye. John Cena holds up three fingers because of his catchphrase, hustle, loyalty, and respect. It's called a fisherman's suplex because a wrestler hooks their opponent's leg. Matt Hardy's nickname used to be V1, and his signature hand gesture makes the shape of a V and a 1. At WrestleMania 19, Stone Cold Steve Austin wore the letters OMR on his vest. This stood for one more round because this would be Austin's final match for nearly 2 decades. The reason it's called the figure 4 is because the opponent's legs make the shape of the number 4. Sami Zayn's Haluva kick got its name from saying hell of a kick really fast. WWE facts staring you right in the eye. John Cena holds up three fingers because of his catchphrase, hustle, loyalty, and respect. It's called a fisherman's suplex because a wrestler hooks their opponent's leg. Matt Hardy's nickname used to be V1, and his signature hand gesture makes the shape of a V and a 1. At WrestleMania 19, Stone Cold Steve Austin wore the letters OMR on his vest. This stood for one more round because this would be Austin's final match for nearly 2 decades. The reason it's called the figure 4 is because the opponent's legs make the shape of the number 4. Sami Zayn's Haluva kick got its name from saying hell of a kick really fast. WWE facts staring you right in the eye. John Cena holds up 3 fingers because of his catchphrase, hustle, loyalty, and respect. It's called a fisherman's suplex because a wrestler hooks their opponent's leg. Matt Hardy's nickname used to be V1, and his signature hand gesture makes the shape of a V and a 1. At WrestleMania 19, Stone Cold Steve Austin wore the letters OMR on his vest. This stood for one more round because this would be Austin's final match for nearly 2 decades. The reason it's called the figure 4 is because the opponent's legs make the shape of the number 4. Sami Zayn's Haluva kick got its name from saying hell of a kick really fast. WWE facts staring you right in the eye. John Cena holds up 3 fingers because of his catchphrase, hustle, loyalty.
When you see the garlic is brown, it's small yellow, know that the garlic is smoking, so you throw it, take another one, okay? It's clear.
Okay, Sarah. Championships, the company. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher was the F5. However, this was not Brock's first finishing move. Before debuting, Brock Lesnar was still experimenting with different moves to see what fit him best. This included Lesnar using a dropkick at one point. However, to finish off his opponents, Brock originally used a running power slam. When Brock Lesnar made his WWE debut, his finisher...
So come and make my okra water with me. First, I'm going to wash the jar, obviously. For Iris, and we are coming.
I am 80 years old and my vision is clear. Glasses are no longer necessary. Here is a miracle recipe for your eyes with a single special ingredient. Vision is one of the most precious senses of the human being, but unfortunately, many people suffer from vision problems throughout their lives. But what if I told you that there is a natural solution to improve your vision? This is a simple and powerful recipe that can revolutionize the way you see the world. Are you curious? Then keep watching this video and find out how this recipe can change your life. Our first ingredient is cucumber. We will only need 1 English cucumber. Cucumbers contain fiber, sugar, lots of potassium, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, iodine, as well as vitamins B and C. Thanks to these nutrients, cucumbers effectively cleanse the body of cholesterol, slow down the aging process, and normalize metabolism.